Last weekend, Abigail Thorn from PhilosophyTube came out as trans, and it gave me a lot to think about. How excited I am for her, how much the video she made meant to me, but more than anything else, it's made me consider how I relate to myself and how I want to relate to others. Hello, my name is Charlie. Welcome back to my channel. If you didn't know, hi, my name is Charlie. I'm non-binary, which means I do not strongly identify with either male or female. But that doesn't make me androgynous. Technically speaking, I'm a demigirl, and if you'd like more about this, I did the non-binary tag last year, and you can delve into that all you want. I spent most of the week trying to write down my thoughts, to encapsulate some kind of a message that I wanted to put out today about what this video meant to me. And then I saw Jessie Gender's wonderful video where she just turned on the camera and talked and thought, I'm just going to do that. Because as a trans person, as somebody who does not identify with the gender that they were assigned at birth, it's hard to talk about these things sometimes. It's even harder, I feel, personally, for me, being non-binary, because not only do I have to discuss an experience that the majority of people don't have, but even the majority of trans people don't have. It would be a lot easier if I could sit here and talk to you and say, hi, I feel like a woman, or I feel like a man. Because you know what those words mean. They have meaning to you. But I can't do that because that's not who I am. I can tell you that I'm a demigirl, and I can explain what a demigirl is. And maybe that will help some of you, but it's still difficult. It's still really hard. And look, I'm not here to pretend that it should be easy, but it is not comfortable. See, the thing that really struck me hardest in Abigail's video was when she said, I feel relaxed in my body. I want that. I'm not there yet. I'm really not. I spent most of my life not feeling comfortable in my body. I'm doing a companion video to this on my second channel about reflections and Mulan, if you would be interested in seeing that, because we recently rewatched the original Mulan and it made me feel things. But to sum that up, I look back at my life, and while I know I did those things, I'm not looking back at a stranger. I'm not looking back at an alien. I'm looking back at a character that I never chose to play. A character that was assigned to me. When I was born, a character sheet was written up, and certain attributes were filled out on it. I was male. I was cis. I was straight. Because those are the defaults for our society. I was expected to play along and be that role. And this is where I could talk about the pain, the suffering, the dysphoria. And I've talked about that in the past. But the thing that got me and struck me so hard in Abigail's video is this idea of, I don't want you, she said, to see my body as a place of pain. I don't want you to see my body, my soul, as a place of pain. You see, this whole experience is not about me feeling pain. It's not about me not feeling myself. It's about a role that was assigned. And over the years, I've made modifications to that. I've said, no, that's not who I am. It's hard not to wear that mask. Most of the time, that's all I want to do is just slip it back on because it's comfortable. You know, in a way that any uniform can be comfortable. I don't stand out when I fit in, even though deep down inside, it is crushing and I despise it. Other people treat me better, know how to be me. There's not a pantheon of great non-binary heroes. There's not a wellspring of examples that I can point to and say, hey, that's me. I'm like that person. It's not that we're new. It's just that we were better at hiding it for a long time. And so I can point to characters that David Bowie played. I've always connected with Ziggy Stardust in a strong and powerful way. I can point to various other musicians who embraced androgyny, whether they themselves were androgynous or not, some of whom later came out as trans and transitioned. But I don't have the words, I don't have the vocabulary. And as a writer, that's a really hard thing. Abigail gave me some words, some vocabulary that I didn't have. And if you haven't seen either Abigail's or Jesse's videos, I'm going to link them in the description box down below. Please, I highly recommend that you watch them. Those who are very astute, who actually visit the channel page, may notice that I've changed the name of the channel up at the top and called this the Non-Binary Writer. Creativity without boundaries. I'm going to lean in. I'm going to find ways to express myself and who I am. I'm going to find ways to be comfortable. And I'm going to share that journey with all of you as well. I think the one thing that we all got out of 2020 is a search for identity. Many of us felt we were our jobs, our friends, our experiences. And when lockdown happened and we were left just us, alone, we started struggling with our identity. Who we are, what we want, what we desire. So that's what I'm going to be talking about for a little bit. Who are we? Who am I? There's an old game where you ask a series of questions. Who are you? What do you want? Among others. I'm going to ask those questions. Not just of me, but of you. So consider this the first one. Who are you? Who do you want to be? When you look in the mirror, what do you see? Who do you see? When you think of yourself 5, 10, 15 years from now, who are you then? Now, I'm not talking about wealth or position. I'm talking about you. None of those external things. Not your career, not your family. You. How have you improved you? You see, I hope to be able to speak Japanese fluently by then. I want to expand myself and learn a couple new languages. I want to feel more comfortable practicing music. Not sharing it. Sharing it is the easy part. It's allowing myself the freedom to draw, to do music, to write stories without any worry about the commercial anything. Who are you? If you feel like sharing, let me know down in the doobly-doo. Or make your own video. I would love to see them. Share them to me. DM them to me on some social media. That way I can add them to a playlist maybe. I am working on a video series about identity. And if you're curious about taking part in that, let me know. I don't know if this video is going to mean anything to anyone. And I really debated for a long time about even making it. But whether or not it helps any of you, I needed to make this video. Thank you for listening. If you want more of this, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and the links to all my stuff's down in the description box below. As I like to end everything on my channel, remember, Black Lives Matter, Black trans lives matter, and trans identities are magic. And until next time, may you have the courage to ride your dreams into reality. And don't forget to have the fun. Bye.